Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to compare the Fitbit Versa and the Fitbit Versa 2. Now I had the Fitbit Versa for a little over a year actually, and I really enjoyed it. The only reason I had gotten a new one was because I just needed something different, and a family member wanted a new watch, and I figured might as well give them something that still works and is still efficient. Right here is the Fitbit Versa 2, which I have actually used for about a month now, and let's dive into what makes both of these slightly different. Alright, so here are the boxes that both of them come in, very similar, give you a good look at what the watch looks like. Now, they do come in different colors and special editions for both. In this case, I did get the special edition for both the Versa and the Versa 2, and that just has a gray sort of almost kind of cloth wristband, and this one is kind of the same way, except it has a pattern on it, so it looks less like a formal watch, but it still gives you the luxurious feel of a nice smartwatch. Now, just some obvious differences in the way that they look. The screen for the Fitbit Versa, the screen is slightly smaller than the Fitbit Versa 2. When I wear it, I did notice a difference at first. Everything did seem a lot more clearer, and things were easier to see. So if that's something that you care a lot about, the Fitbit Versa 2 would be a great watch for you, I know that. Now, both boxes, they do come with instruction manuals and chargers, as well as an extra watch wristband. So for the gray special edition, it comes with a silicone green band, which I was kind of shocked about. I did not know that. It also does come with a longer wristband, just in case you have a thicker wrist and need to adjust your size. So that is good to keep in mind. Maybe you don't like the special edition or it breaks. You do have a backup in there as well. The same did go for the Versa, but I did not get an extra band. I had a band that I could adjust the size for, just in case my wrist was not as small, it was large. I had that option, but it did not come with an extra band like the Versa 2 did. Now, both did come with a charger. Charger is almost identical in the way that they mount. Just some minor specifications that I'm sure you don't exactly care about, so I'm not going to go into detail with that. Now let me move these boxes out of the way. Okay, so I have a piece of paper here with some more differences I'm going to bring out, just so that I can be fully informed for you guys. Now, in my left hand right here is the Versa 2, and in my right hand is the regular Versa. The thickness of the watches varies very slightly. It's about a 0.8 level of thickness that is different. The case size is the same. Both of these do have a heart rate monitor. For me, it wouldn't be a Fitbit or a fitness watch without there being a heart rate monitor. That's what really a lot of people go for these things, or if they're working out, they want to see what levels they can get at. These are both waterproof up to 15 meters. I actually did not know that at first, so I was quite terrified when I got my Fitbit in some wetness, and then I learned that it was waterproof for a certain bit, and so I was quite relieved. Both of them are like that, so don't worry necessarily about a bad rainstorm or maybe even doing dishes and getting it wet. You will be fine. Now, for the Fitbit Versa 2, all models do include Fitbit Pay. Fitbit Pay is much like Samsung Pay, Google Pay, or anything that you just tap your phone or whatever device you have and pay for whatever you need at the checkout. You can put your credit cards on here and pay simply without having to carry stuff around. Now, for the Versa, this is only available in the special edition model. Regular models do not have this option. Obviously, they did see that as a problem, so that is why it's included on the Versa 2. Also, there is no microphone on the Versa, regular Versa, so any sort of like Alexa would not work, but Alexa is compatible on the Versa 2. So
there is nothing to repeat.
Oh, she definitely heard me over there, but she is included on your watch, so if you do have that system at your house, you can easily control your electronics, ask questions, and have reminders sent to your watch, which I think that's very nice. Especially maybe you're out running and you don't necessarily have your phone on you, you do have access to that. The battery life is a lot longer on the Versa 2. Now, Versa 1, I noticed immediately when I started putting in notifications for certain apps and started using it more as a way to communicate with people when I didn't have my phone, the battery life did go less than 4 days. I haven't noticed that with the Versa 2. The Versa 2 lasts for 5 days. It's been going strong, and yeah, the charging times don't really aren't really any different, though. They charge fairly quickly. Both of these do have the screen where you the screen face where you can change the way it looks, the way it appears. This one does have an always on option, the Versa 2, while the regular Versa does not. Only thing I found with the picking your clock face is that if you do not pick a Fitbit created one, you will have to pay for the watch face. I'm saying that now because I did not know that. I found a pretty cool watch face that was not Fitbit made, and they wanted me to pay like $149 a month just to use it. Now, not all of them are like that. Sometimes a lot of them are a one-time fee that you only have to pay once, but it just a little tedious thing that I did not like is that you really only have to pick a Fitbit one for it to be free. But that's just a minor thing, especially if you don't care about that, you're not going to have to worry about that. But that was just something I wanted to add. The screen for the Fitbit Versa is an LCD screen, which is a little bit older technology. I'm not sure if you can see that right away. The clock face is a little bit different. The clock face does make it kind of hard to read, but that is a better look at it. Of course, you have all your ability to make apps. I did have a singular video on the Fitbit Versa if you want to check the link down below for that as well if you're interested in the Versa itself. But the Versa 2 is an AMOLED screen. The screen is a little bit brighter, clearer. Now I have a regular analog clock as my screen, so it might be a little bit harder to read, but that can always be changed depending on what you like. Another thing I do want to point out is the Fitbit Versa has 3 buttons. The button on the right side is the one that you're going to use, or left side when you have it on your watch, on your wrist. The button on the left side is the one where you're usually going to toggle through things, select yes or no for that. And then there's sort of an alarm button, and then one that you can use to quickly access your fitness things. So that's there. There are 3 buttons. Now, for the Versa 2, it's just one singular button on the left-hand side. The button on the side is just one singular large button, so you're not going to have to worry about fooling around picking which button is which. And the screen is responsive as well on both of them. I've had a pretty good run with the Fitbit Versa. I did enjoy it, especially since it was kind of the first big smartwatch I had. I don't have an Apple product, so I did not need an Apple Watch or anything like that. And the Samsung watches are a little bit too expensive for my liking. So this is a great way to start off, get fit, and also have a nice, decent looking watch at the same time. Now, the Fitbit Versa 2, I've only had it for like a month, as I said, but I do like the quality and everything that it has. It has basically everything the Versa has. And just a little bit more specifications, like working with Alexa and being able to talk and text through this. While it's not like type, you do have the ability to formulate messages just like this one as well. But yeah, you honestly can't go wrong with either watch. Regardless, you are elevating your fitness and working on time management or anything in between. All right, so that's a look at the Fitbit Versa and the Fitbit Versa 2. Make sure you check the description for links and other information, and like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.